It's the city of the win. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big Chicago. Chicago.
This Chicago, nigga. This Chicago, nigga.
Now I'm right back at it. Took some time off, hit the gym, hit the practice. Now they can't stop me. Some say I'm cocky, but I'm just confident. I know what hard work brought me. When they was having fun and going out, you didn't see me. Cause I was on the ground trying to rise like a TP. That's what my city taught me. I can't get them off me. Feeling for a fix, needing caffeine, just call me coffee. But I don't need a substance, move up pure adrenaline. Aiming for the trophies, playing side of the glitz and the glamour where they speak with bad grammar. So I do it for the people on every side of my town. Turn frowns into a smile, that's why I'm aiming for the crown. Outside of my objective, I'm sending y'all a message. Chi-town, the greatest city, never disrespected.
Seize up, seize up, seize up, seize up, Chicago. Seize up, seize up, Chicago. Chicago. This Chicago, nigga.
Chicago,
I do it for my city.
Chicago,
This Chicago, nigga.
Chicago, it's the city of the win. Clock run. Chicago, 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 Chicago.
This Chicago, nigga.
Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise. More construction keeping busy. Always bear down on your blue in the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WMB. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I play for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Chi-town in the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the win. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about the paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it right down Lakeshore. See newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with the city. I'ma rep it till I die. Seize up if you with me.
Y'all to tell me something. It's my birthday today. It is my birthday today. You know what I'm saying? I just want somebody to tell me something that I don't want nobody coming up in here. I don't want nobody coming up in here talking about some gummy bears. If you come up in here talking about some gummy bears, you ain't gonna get no attention, cause you gonna put some respect on Chicago name. You go, thank you for the birthday, thank you. Oh, listen, I'm coming in hot, straight up. I don't, KEYSHA, don't you come over here with that. Don't you come over here with that. The Chicago, nigga. I don't know what y'all thought. I don't know what they was talking about. I don't know what for. I don't just, man, listen. And then they be like, calm down. calm down. Hell no. You've been heckling us for a whole 11 weeks. A whole 11 weeks. I got to hear up in my chat and people talking, oh, you gummy bears, they are spooky. And then Cam Newton. Yeah, you said Cam Newton. This is what I heard on First Take, Cam Newton. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Cam Newton, you call us the great pretenders. I bet the differ. They're crying in heaven for Cam Newton to win the Super Bowl right now. They still crying in heaven for Cam Newton to win a Super Bowl right now. He ain't won that. No, he fell short. That's what happened. So now, you know what I mean? He talking about some, yeah, Caleb Williams, he belonged in the NFL. Oh, give it up. Just give it up. We didn't beat that ass, listen, too many times in a row. And now we #1 in the NFC. #1. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought that was happening? Will you come in and hit the like button? Do me a favor. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And this is STEADYSERV Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Networks with my main man, KEYSHA. Hey, listen, don't come in here with that. Don't come in here with that. If you ain't band down, this ain't the place for you. This is not the place for you to come and do some heckling. This ain't the place. Right here, over here in Bears Nation, listen, I'm gonna keep it straight with y'all. Y'all gotta know
the Chicago nigga.
You better understand what I'm talking about. You better understand that Caleb Williams navigated himself all the way through this right here. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Brian Lewis, I expect you not to bear that because y'all ain't won shit yet. Your whole season is gone. So just sit back and look at me, and while you hating, you put your hater jelly on your back, put the hater Gatorade cup on the side and continue to drink it and make it taste real bitter. So you gonna be seeing us win like this more often. Yeah, Caleb Williams ain't going nowhere. The Iceman is here. What's going on? She wins. I see my people in chat. Two the plays always the first on the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a crazy last minute. But then they say, listen, didn't Ben Johnson say we dangerous at the end of games? Did he say that or he didn't? Y'all thought he was playing with you? Y'all thought that man was just saying something? You thought you was looking at the same old Bears, the same old thing, the same old situation, the same old outcome. No, this team got fight. This team ain't gonna just lay down as if Justin Fields was the quarterback here. No, that ain't the situation. No, that ain't us. If we got the old 3 coaches that we had prior to this one. If we had the 4 coordinators that was here that was fired prior to this one. Come on, man. You better listen. Ryan Poles went out and did his job. When it got Brian, listen. Ryan Poles is a genius. He went and got Ben Johnson and say, wait a minute, I'm gonna clean this all up. Got here in 2022. You know what I'm saying? He came and it was just shambles. And the man had to build. He was like, well, he was just like Angel when Angel came to the sky. Well, I know I got to start at the bottom because it ain't nothing here. Yeah, that's what Ryan Poles had to come to that type of organization. And what Ryan Poles do, Ryan Poles said, okay, since I got to go and dig a foundation, I'm going to start firing people here, left and right, very gradually, so I can get them from amongst me. Because it's all of these people that I came into this building is a bunch of losers. a whole bunch of losers that Ryan Poles had to come to. Over here in Chicago just being just that organization since Sweetness then passed away. Crying in heaven, we had to look at this for 30 years, 40 years. We had to look at this for 1985. It's 2025. So I don't want to hear nobody talk about no suffering. I don't want to hear that. So welcome in the building, Tugler Plays. Welcome in here, Daniel. What's going on, big brother Dennis? June Brown, you know I love you, Miss D. You dig what I'm saying? I love you too. Brian Lewis, you already know I love you, brother. You my brother. Hey, she wins. Hey, look, we is in here. Don't you listen. It says, I didn't never seen so much Bears fans gear in one place before. Oh, I got it all over here. She wins. You better stop playing with me. I'm serious around here with this. This is what I do. Y'all know all the different hats. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all better stop playing with me. This is what I do. This is what I do. Don't play with me. Look, listen, y'all better, you better don't play with me. Don't play with me. Listen, this is Bears Nation around here. Hey, you better understand how we get down in Chicago. We stick with you when you fail, and you definitely can't hate on us when we succeed.
The Chicago nigga.
You better understand where you coming in. This is what it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's more and more. It's more in the draw. It's more and more and more. Don't mess with my pajamas. I mean, don't do it. Don't do it. And yeah, Brian Lewis, before you go there, it might be a onesie coming in the mail. Nah. Yeah. Listen, the Bears win. Took them down 19-17. Chat. 19-17. Listen. All I got to say, after all of that hollering, because I'm excited, I came in hot. That's why I put the alarm on right before I even spoke. Came in hot. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? It's a long time coming. We singing Sam Cooke around here. You know what I'm saying? A long time coming. And then comes Caleb Williams. And not only did we get the quarterback, we got Roma Doomsday in the same year. What a gift. And then, of course, we got the rookies of this year. Monangai, Lovely, and Bird Jr. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the third. Listen. Luke the Burton, the third. The rookie class of this year and the rookie class of last year is running the Bears right now with them good old veterans that's on that front line, on the offensive line, doing what they supposed to do. What up, Brody, Matt? Yeah, we ain't here today. We ain't here today because, just like how Dave was saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bear down. You better bear down. You better understand where you at. Bears went on to an onslaught of 19-17 against the Minnesota Vikings. I believe that's KEYSHA team. I do believe that he is his team, but they 4-6 while we 7-3. I'm just saying. A lot of be like, you got lucky. 7-3 ain't lucky. 7-3 is done with skill. It's past luck. Now, maybe, 4 wins might have, and 4 of those wins might have been some luck. But no, this is 7. We beat who we beat and don't be mad at it. 19-17 was the outcome. The first quarter, Minnesota struck first. Had 3 points, of course. Chicago came to the second quarter, hit a touchdown, and then, of course, the field goal was kicked. Then the third quarter, that's right, we came back and did another, couple field goals in the third quarter, and then, of course, They scored 2 touchdowns. It felt like it was a double ganger. It felt like the Vikings. I know KEYSHA was over there putting all types of honey on his chest, key and all that type of stuff, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen over here. No. So they scored the 14 points in 1 minute, under that, going down to 50 seconds left. And then what? Caleb Williams turned it right back on into gear because he is the Iceman, handing it off to Monongai, throwing it in to Loveland and DJ Moore and all of the different pieces that we do have. You know what I'm saying? Luther Burton III, you know what I'm saying? And all through the game when Doomsday and Loveland was catching cats and Cole Kmet added to his catches. You know what I mean? He had targets for days. The whole game, it was looking like bullets was just flying out of Caleb Williams' hand. You know what I'm saying? To get to the receivers and the targets that he had, you know what I mean, available to him. And also the running back, Monongai. I can't say, you know what I mean, no more about Monongai. But, hey, look, Swift is also a great DeAndre Swift. I appreciate that we got him. You know what I mean? DeAndre Swift set the tone of the running backs in the beginning of the season. He got hurt a little bit, and he still came back on, locked in. The Bears are locked in. There's nobody that can deny what the Chicago Bears have been doing all season long. They have, hey, look, they have taken a losing franchise to prominence. To first, listen, the Chicago Bears is first in the NFC. And they beat the weak-ass Vikings. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get, KEYSHA, calling the gummy bears. You shoot at me, I'm gonna shoot right back at you. So you won first, but goddamn it, I won second. Yeah, you know what I mean? The best win is the last win. That's what I heard. The best win was the last win. So take that. And Cam Newton, you better shut your mouth. Please do not open your mouth on Caleb Williams. Could you please be quiet, bro? Could you please leave him alone? So him and J.J. McCartney came out, you know what I'm saying, last year from last year's draft. And McCartney had 16 receptions out of 32 passes that he threw, 150 yards with 1 TD and 2 interceptions. He got he got picked off, you know what I mean, by our man, number 26, always in the mix, always doing what he has to do to get the ball. It's like the Chicago Bears offense is such a good thing. I know we got to work on our defense. I know we got to work on it. And it just got to be, we got to be better on our defense. We just got to be better and make sure that we definitely score when we're able and available to score on offense, but on defense, we have to stop these people. I know we got a lot of injuries. We're going to go over the injured reserves and all of that, but I wanted to show the stats and the total yards of what everybody in each and every person who had put something to this win, some love, and show them player by player. DeAndre Swift had 21 carries for 90 yards. Aaron Jones had 16 carries for 70 yards. Cole Kmet had 5 receptions for 45 yards, and Justin Jefferson had 5 receptions for 61 yards. Then, all of this is the play-by-play of what happened. I already went over that with you guys, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. We outpassed them 180 to 150. The rushing was 140 to 115, and then the yards per play was 4.4. They got 4.9. So that's pretty much kind of even when it goes down to that. But I'm just telling y'all that the Chicago Bears is nothing to play with. Y'all better put some respect on Chicago name. Don't be coming in here with that gummy bear stuff. It's over with now. It's over with. And just if you disrespect somebody, you just disrespecting them because it feel good to you. So go ahead and put some honey on your chest. But the thing is that at the end of the day gotta end. And all of you guys that were naysayers is right now eating crow. You're eating crow, and that's what you deserve. Because at the end of the day, when we as Chicago Bears as a team put our minds together to win a game, this is what the hell didn't happen. It says we have a hell of a team, Caleb Williams, after the Bears come from behind over the Vikings. I'm gonna read the whole article for y'all. This was on Fox News. Let y'all hear this stuff. It ain't loading up. Sorry about that, y'all. It ain't loading up. But it said, oops. But the thing is that at the end of the day, we got to make sure that we have to understand that this team has came from like the bitter bottom. It says into the Bears grades, the ending of the sequel was much better than the original. It says it felt like we've seen the exact movie before. Only this time the Bears flipped the script and won yet another nail biter. This time against the divisional foes in the Vikings. That win wasn't necessarily pretty, but it was gritty. And Ben Johnson clearly has his players believing they're going to win, no matter the time or the situation. There's clearly a belief in the locker room. The culture is building. Man, listen, I'm so glad that Ben Johnson had came about. It says Caleb Williams, quarterback, he continues to be amazing at eluding pass rushes in the pocket. Deep ball accuracy was a problem today, but I felt like he had a good feel for taking what the defense was giving him, especially in the face of pressure. One of the touchdowns isn't enough. Tough. The Bears continue to settle for threes instead of cashing in touchdowns, and it's hurting them. That's, you know what I mean? That's what their opinion. Cal Monungai, I thought they ran hard, and when the Bears needed it most, they produced on the ground. You know what I mean? So when you go to all the different ones who participated, me personally, I think that DJ Moore had a hell of a game. DJ Moore just, progressing him and Caleb Williams are getting, better and better, more journey. Even though he had a late drop, listen, DJ Moore was phenomenal, and he had a couple targets that was thrown to him, and he had successful runs with those targets that he was hit and they put down the field. Also, Rome Odunze, it says, was involved quite a bit early, but then didn't get many looks at the as the game went on. He talking about he like to continue the effort in the way that he blocking Luther Burden Jr. I would say Luther Burden Jr. was a hell of a pickup. This is a rookie, y'all, that I think is a great target for Chicago. Luther Burden Jr. is no joke. He's a rookie that's been overlooked. And I think that right now, the addition with him being on, one of the receivers is a plus for us, because once you got Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, you got Loveland, you got Cole Kmet, and then, of course, Luther Burden Jr., it helps the offense and all of those targets. Swift can catch it, and he can, great on the ground, and he can throw the ball. So that's good for Swift. And Carson Loveland, he keeps producing each and every time that Caleb Williams need a real hard target. In the real hard situations where he need a target to find, Loveland always is in that place, and he's hard to take down. The offensive line, I can't say nothing more. The hell with what they write. I can't say nothing more about our offensive line. The offensive line that we have now in Chicago is one of the best offensive lines probably that I've seen in more than 30 years. Because not only Caleb Williams, yes, he has to do a lot of shaking and baking and running, and yes, the defense, he's shaking his way out of rushes, and they grabbing on him. He has sacks today, but for the most part, Caleb Williams uses his legs to get out of a lot of different situations, but he don't have to do that as much as he did when he came into this debacle last year. Caleb Williams is definitely protected well with the front line that we got right now. The offensive line, the offensive line that we have right now is probably, like I said, one of the best ones we've had in many years that they assembled and put together. Shout out to Ryan Pose. Right, shout out to him. Shout out to him. He did a good job. And then Ben Johnson picking the players that he needs to make this thing happen. Our middle linebacker, he hurt. You got Trey Emmons was a good standout. He got hurt, so the number 44 he had took his place. He been doing pretty good in the middle linebacker part. And then, of course, the secondary. What can I say about Nashawn Wright? Coming from the Vikings, they they damn near weighed the man. He put it on him. He a long stretch, lanky old, secondary guard. So he probably should have been a wide receiver, because his length is just such a, he's a lanky guy. Hey, ADP, don't be coming in here because I told you, ADP, listen, don't come in here talk about no gummy bears. You better put some respect on our name with the weak-ass Commanders that's happening right now. Put some respect on the name.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
That don't work in here. No, that don't work in here. No more gummy bears. You got to get some respect up, ADP. This is what it is. Don't be coming in here with the gummy bears, because they sure ain't gummy. They first in the NFC. First. She said, how you milk, Caleb, Jacob. Listen, the defense, we got to do better on our defensive part. But most of all, I would say, y'all, that this is like a situation where nobody expected the Bears to be here. Nobody. Nobody expect. Did I have confidence that Caleb Williams would figure it out? Yes, I did have confidence that Caleb Williams would figure it out. What he's done right now, what he's done is just a good job of not just standing so long in the pocket. He's getting out of there. He's using his legs. He's being very assertive in the offense. He's hitting the targets the way the targets need to be hit. I know he had maybe about 4 overthrows. You know what I mean? Because DJ Moore was free one time. Roma Dunze was free one time. But he had a real good one that he overthrew with DJ Moore. I think he did that twice. Two different times that he overthrew. I know he overthrew Zakita one time too. But, those are the things that he needs to work on, and he will get it right. You know what I mean? He will get that type of thing right. And I just wanted to say that, y'all, look, if you thought Chicago was playing, you have to give it up and let it be known that Chicago Bears now cannot be called the weakest link in the NFC or in the NFL, because we have been down for over 30 years. Lovie Smith did pretty good. So that was what, 2004, 2005, somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? 2003, 4 or 5, 6, something like that. Lovie Smith did a good job, but ever since Lovie had left, it just been hell to pay, and we've been crying in heaven and trying to figure out what was going on. But I will say, good game for the Chicago Bears, and we ain't trying to beg nobody to give us our respect. We taking our respect, and you're gonna have to give it up, because this is personal. What you say, Wody Mack? You say the Bears was in the Super Bowl against the Colts. That was like 07. Yeah, I think so. That's under Lovie Smith. That's what I'm talking about. That was under Lovie Smith. Lovie. Ever since Lovie left, it just been hell to pay. They've been crying in heaven. We've been trying to figure it out, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you. But for the most part, it was a good win by Chicago. The Bears couldn't do no better of a job than what has happened and transpired. I'm glad, and I'm good on offense. Once again, I don't have a problem with the offense at all. Some of the offensive line pressure buckles, but not for the whole entire game. It just seems like this front line never gets tired. This front line is serious, and you ain't really seen a front line like this. This is like, the best that we can probably see. This is Caleb Williams on the interview.
Where was I in the pocket?
I think overall, when you do your job, when we execute the plays that are called, obviously having the big spurt of the kick return by Dude was exciting. But when we get out there on the offensive side, it's just do your job, execute the plays, and have a more dominating mindset than the man in front of you.
This team has yet to learn that killer instinct yet. Do you feel that?
Kevin
Meyer.
Yeah. Do I feel that?
Yeah. I think part of it, because you have to have a killer instinct to be in these games and finish these games the way we have. To fight all the way through and come out victorious, you have to have a sense of killer instinct. But for the idea of killer instinct, speaking on when there's blood in the water, we got to go and and the defense turns the ball over for us and we get the ball back. We got to put up 7 points. When they get 3 and outs, we got to put up 7 points. And that's a mindset and belief that we have to grow towards and get better at. And that's something that I was preaching on the sideline. And, I'm going to keep preaching that because we have so much talent. We have so much belief. We have so much of a great coaching staff and, all these different things. And there's not a time for me that I want to maximize the most than when I'm out here with these guys. And so having the killer instinct in those moments is really important to me and for us as a team because we had, like I said, we got the coaching staff, we got the players, we got the talent. We just have to go out there and do it.
What accounts for the ability to come back and win these games? It's not always the offense, it's not always the defense. Today it was special teams help. Like, what accounts for everyone being able to do that?
Yeah, something that I've spoke about before, living in the know. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter who, we got the guys, we got the coaches, we live in the known. And so when our moment comes, when their moment comes, whoever it is on the team, we'll make the play. And so, like I said, we gotta get better throughout the game. But when it comes down to it, we know we're gonna make the plays at the right moment, the right time, and we're gonna go win the game.
For a moment, did it feel like shades of week 1? Just so you guys have the lead's gone. Like, how did you get it to change the outcome this time around?
Yeah, I think the belief that we've grown within the locker room is what changed. I think that's been the biggest thing throughout the season so far is the belief. And when you have belief, when you have the trust between each other and the guys and things like that, these moments don't seem too big. These moments, they're a lot smaller. Everybody's a lot more focused. Everybody's a lot more poised when something goes wrong. And I think that's what we've done a good job of since, I would say since the first week, is growing that belief, growing that trust. And like I said, we got to find ways to win earlier. It's something I'm going to preach until we start doing it. But I think that belief and trust is there.
What's through your head when Duvernay sees that space? You can kind of see it up there.
Yeah, I was standing. I told Duve actually, but right before the game, he was going to make a play for us this day, and he did just that. And I was actually right there when I saw Duve starting to bend the corner, back to us, and you could kind of see the stampede of people on the right side, and you kind of feel and see all the space over here, and just had a feeling that he was going to make a big play right there, and he did. And we're super happy for him, super proud of him, and we're proud.
You can see the confidence in the way Caleb is speaking. You can hear the confidence in the way that Caleb's speaking. If you remember how he spoke last year, he was speaking and sounding like a kid that was defeated. But right now, what we're witnessing is a young man that's not defeated, but has confidence that they're going to win and pull out a win, so that Ben Johnson behind it all will be able to pull it off. And I believe in this squad. I believe that Caleb Williams is actually him. I don't think that at no time we're gonna be failing, because they got, listen, it's all about the mindset. It's all about the mindset of when you going in to these games, no matter what the weather is, no matter how someone feel about the day, no matter what they're thinking, all of them have to be on point to pull off what has been the unthinkable. And no one thought that the Chicago Bears would be number 1 in the NFC. No one thought that. So more about what Caleb is saying. Here you go.
That he's on this team and he's making plays for us like that in those big moments. But yeah, things going through my head in that moment. Let's go win the game.
Did you ever thought about that before? I mean, do you usually tell Duvernay stuff like that, or did you have a certain inkling?
I think, if I see him before the game or anything like that, maybe. But, today just felt like the day. And I told him that before the game, and ended up kind of working out that way.
Yeah, but what were some of the things Flores threw at you? Maybe it was different than you've seen before?
Yeah, he brought a lot of this week. He brought a lot of corner CAD and things like that. We were able to either pick it up or get the ball out, or would see him and throw hot or throw a check down or anything like that. So I think overall we did a good job with that, and that was one of the wrinkles. And then he has a bunch more wrinkles that he's thrown in there. He had about a couple times throughout the game dropping back. It's you're trying to figure out the coverage, and a bunch of different guys are flying in different areas, and it's always fun playing versus him because he's such a good D coordinator. And he has such good talent over there, and so a lot of respect to them.
On I believe 24 Ward, when he listen you escape that. Can you take us through that play? Like, did you recognize that he was coming, or what happened on that play?
The one where he came off my right side and I spun.
Yeah.
Before the snap, I didn't see it. And I don't think our back, I believe, didn't see it either. And he just so happened to come free, and they did a good job with that and disguising it early in the game, and then and disguising it throughout the game. And then from there it was just in that moment go make a play for the team, and ended up seeing him late when I turned my eyes around to get back up, and I saw him, and just made a play.
Can we think of maybe a small example of some of the things you guys could do with Colston and Cole? It seemed like your connection with them was especially strong today, some big plays. Maybe just a glimpse of what that can do with those two guys.
Yeah, I think we got the guys. We got the guys that we need to do whatever we need to do to win the game. They're special. They're talented. They make plays for us when it counts and when it matters. And so the belief, like I said, the trust between those guys, between me, is all there. And we've done a good job so far making plays when they counted. And it's been different guys. It's been all of our guys throughout the season so far. And so our trust, my belief, when it comes down to those moments, or when it comes down to big downs, and it's not just the end of the game, I'm going to give them a shot, and we're going to go make a play. And that trust is there. The belief is there. O-line's going to do a great job blocking. And like I said, I'm going to give them a shot, and they're going to go make the play for us.
Extension of that.
So you already heard what Caleb said. He says that he's going to make a play, and he's going to give them a shot. That's much, much different than what it was last year. But I came up here to give all of the haters some of their hate. Fill them up with the love that we got in Chicago. Because now Chicago has a team. Now Chicago has a chance to be in the playoffs. I believe they have to win 1 or 2 more games to be in the playoffs. So I'm just saying, man, listen. Who would think that we talking about the Chicago Bears having a chance to go to the playoffs in this long, lengthy time? And I know, like I've been telling y'all, Caleb Williams is going to make a Super Bowl champion out of the Chicago Bears if he continues locking in and seeing and having that confidence that he can do and produce for himself and produce for others to lead the charge on this team. I do see the Bears, not this year, but I do see if they stay locked in a couple years, maybe next year if they put the right pieces together. But in a couple years, with this young core that we have, they're not going to get worse. They're going to get better. And the Bears just needs to build on top of what we have and how it's orchestrated and constructed. It says Caleb didn't play the best today. He didn't play bad. He didn't play bad. Caleb didn't play bad at all. Caleb Williams know how to take care of the ball. Did you see Do you see the statistic behind his name? See, when you have a quarterback and you look at their stat, the main thing when you look at their stat, it's coming, it's pulling up. Do you understand when you look at Caleb Williams' stat right now? What don't you see? When you look at his stat, what don't you see? You don't see 2 interceptions that J.J. McCarthy threw. You don't see that behind his name. So, Jacob, I disagree. He did play well. You know why he played well? He took care of the ball. He didn't turn the ball over. He didn't fumble the ball. He didn't throw any picks. You get what I'm saying? So when you say somebody played like trash, what do you mean? Football games are hard. Football games are tough. That's the battle of the gladiators. Ain't nothing supposed to be. I ain't seen not one football player that ain't had trouble. Even Jalen Hurts right now, Cam Newton and all of them calling him fugazi and not real. You know what I mean? After he didn't won a Super Bowl and he's been there twice. So, no, I know you didn't say trash, but he didn't play bad. You got to take football on how it goes. The man threw, out of 32 throws, just like, just compare. They both had 16 receptions between the two. Caleb Williams had 43 more yards than J.J. McCarthy, right? That means, and no interceptions. In throwing 32 times, J.J. McCarthy had 2 interceptions. Caleb Williams had none. That was a great game. He took care of the ball. He did. It was a fumble that a Doomsday had to go and recover. But it wasn't a turnover. So, you know what I mean? Yes, it was brought us back. But even in that drop, mistake that him and Swift didn't do, even in that drop, and the dudes they recovered and they lost yards, he found Loveland. You know what I'm saying? Right in the middle. And they almost had a first down when it came to that. So I don't really, I can't charge Caleb Williams for, things that the defense just didn't get done. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be talking about a lot of this stuff if, you know what I mean, the situation with the defense gets better. And we have to get better on defense. There's no way that Wright is the only one who can do, get interceptions and different things like that. We as a whole, there was a lot of good tackles. The defensive backs were doing a lot of aggressive penetration on the Vikings offense, but I think that we just gotta in totality. And then to be fair, it's a lot of injuries. You know what I mean? But I don't like to use injuries as an excuse of why the team didn't do this or that, because everyone has injuries. It's football. It's the next man up. This is a next man up situation. So therefore, you got to be the next man up, and you have to also be you have to be considerate that football games are tough. It's not easy to win a Super Bowl at all. And to say how many, Super Bowls this kid will get, I don't know. But he has the potential to actually be a Super Bowl type of quarterback. I do see that. It says, our receivers can't catch. They did all right. You know what I mean? They did okay. I mean, Roma Dunze is a star. Roma Dunze is a star. Sakita is, you know what I mean? He's a veteran. He got to get better. He didn't drop a couple passes. He let Luther came up in there, and Luther Burke the third, he came in and replaced him as the, you know what I mean, the rookie, had some good catches. And then DJ Moore is just DJ Moore. DJ Moore is DJ Moore. And then who would ever thought we got two tight ends that we could get the ball to, Loveland and Cole Kmet. So we got two. Yeah, he dropped one late, but the catches that he did catch, nephew, they were good catches, and it was for a lot of yards. The last one he had was for 22 yards before that drop, right? So, you know, you got to look at the better part of what it is. You're talking about a team that was put together, pieced together over this summer through free agency, through the draft, and now you seeing how Ryan Poles did the best thing. You got what I'm saying? Ryan Poles went to the free agency, got all of those pieces, and then he didn't do what Jeff P did, trade the third pick, which was an all-star. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just saying I can't. God in heaven, please, Lord, because Jeff P is trash. Lord, please let Jeff Pagliosha not come back as, oh, Lord in heaven. We all crying in heaven that Jeff Pagliosha do not be a GM, because Ryan Poles is what a GM's supposed to do. You know, Caleb is a definitely generational talent. You see now why Caleb Williams was drafted the first pick overall. You see it now. You know what I mean? Everybody had a faster start than Caleb Williams. You know why? Because he had no offensive line. He was sacked 68 times, one short of the most sacks ever in the NFL. So I don't want to hear what nobody complaining about. No, you keep the main thing the main thing. And the main thing is that the Bears is #1 in the NFC. They doing really, really good. And this is, like I said, this is a playoff team. What we looking at. We looking at now a playoff team because they only got to win. I believe they only got to win 2 more to be in the playoffs. If I'm correct, it says Caleb, by the numbers, is the most clutch player in the league. He's the best. He's the best fourth quarter. He's the best fourth quarter quarterback in the whole NFL right now, as far as the stats is concerned. When the fourth quarter comes, Caleb Williams is the most productive fourth quarter quarterback in the NFL. Go look it up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it for you. We're gonna go look it up. There's some information for you, Jack. Caleb Williams, the most productive fourth quarter quarterback in the NFL. All right, here you go. It says, while it is not yet possible to definitely state that Caleb Williams is the most productive fourth quarter quarterback in the NFL, he is performing exceptionally well in clutch situations. He's the most clutch out of all the quarterbacks in the NFL, with the highest QBR of 94. In the league, in the NFL, 2.5 minutes. The 2-minute drill, Caleb Williams owns that. His ability to lead comes back to to make clutch plays in the fourth quarter has not been done by any quarterback this year the way and the feat that he has, including game-winning drives, have been the highlight and the key factor in the Chicago Bears' success. So, I mean, there you go. You know, you can't put it together no more. It says that the high QBR Williams has the second highest QBR of 94 in the NFL in the last 2 minutes of either half this season, and testament to his clutch play and key moments, comeback ability. He has led the fourth quarter comebacks in game-winning drives this season by all quarterbacks in the NFL, tying the most in the league history. The dual threat capability, his ability to extend plays with his legs, a significant asset in the fourth quarter, as seen in the games against the Giants and the different ones that he has played, scoring the game-winning touchdown with 17 yards. So the efficiency is there. Says despite his playmaking ability, he also becoming more efficient as getting the ball out and throwing it away as all significantly has a reduction, and the sacks has significantly reduced itself from last year in 2024. He's selling it in, y'all. He's looking calm and poised. The boy know what he's doing. The boy know what he's doing. So I came on here to glaze. Y'all already know. Shout out to the Chicago Bears. The Iceman wins another game. The Iceman is here, and he throwing that thing like. So if you say that he ain't,
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Hey, stop the cap. Stop capping. I'm sorry that your team ain't doing shit. You know, I'm just saying, I'm sorry that your team ain't in a winning situation. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the Bears. Okay, y'all, KSAP had in his head. KSAP ain't in here. KSAP don't want none of this smoke. I got some serious smoke. I was hoping he'd stick his head in here so I could cut one of his fingers off, but he ain't do it. Always him and ADP with this gummy bear stuff and Big Girl. What Big Girl at? I don't see Big Girl this Sunday either. She ain't stuck her head up in here to troll somebody, you know, with her messy self. ADP in here to troll in all ways. You already know, but I love her. That's my baby sister. She a little troll too. With her KEYSHA. KEYSHA ain't stuck her head in here either. Cause she like, oh, bro, Claude was right. He'll be over here glazing. He gonna be glazing the bear. Look how I'm glazing. Bear down. Bear down. Bear down. If you don't know, you know now. If you didn't know, you know now. And this is the Chicago Bears, and I can't wait for the rest of the season and who we take on Pittsburgh next week with old ass Aaron Rodgers. He need a nap. Let's see. You know, we took care of one of the old men. We got to see, you know what I mean? Because Brett Favre, no joke, he can't throw that thing. I ain't going to, you know what I mean? He also an MVP. What you say, Jacob? Say, got the gold chain. You already know. It's the orange chain. It's the orange chain. This chain orange. Yeah, my chain orange. Yeah, we in here. You say, dang. You say, dang, I didn't see the big, oh yeah, she wins. I'm in here. She wins. You better bear down. You better understand that listen, when I tell y'all that I'm a Chicago head.
The Chicago nigga.
Just wait to see my Sky Gear next year. So when Wait. Angel stays. Wait to see my Sky get. ADP, didn't I say you better put some respect on that? I ain't finna post that either, because you disrespectful in the house of the Lord. Yeah. You better stop telling them fibs and saying she wins. You bet. This ain't, I'm going to draw Caleb just for Bro Cloud. Thank you, sister. Draw for Angel because Angel love him. Angel love Caleb Williams. She gave him hey, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't really saying nothing. I mean, you know, I wouldn't do it personally, but you know, he got Angel's nail tech in Chicago. I'm just saying that's what had happened. It says Drip Head to be told. That's right, with the bet. Y'all want to see my shoes? Y'all really think I'll be playing around here? Y'all see? Do y'all see the KDs? These KDs. Look at the orange and black KDs. Y'all see that? See them orange? Look. Y'all see that? Stop playing with me. They're my KDs. I got KDs on. Yeah, y'all be thinking I be playing up in here. Y'all think I'm playing up in here? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Today, my birthday, y'all. Bears give me a win. Bears give me a win, y'all. You know, thank God. Shout out to the Bears. I appreciate you so much. And listen, gang of applause. Gang of the pros. I know I came in hot, but we did our damn thing. So as always, y'all know what time it is. As always, I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah, Chicago. We here, y'all.
The Chicago, nigga.
Welcome to my city. See the bright lights, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise. More construction keeping busy. Always bear down on your blue in the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WMB. White Sox in the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I play for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shout down in.
Hey, but I gotta do one thing, y'all. Before I go, I gotta pay some bills. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code STEADYSERV and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow STEADYSERV and ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code STEADYSERV on Underdog Fantasy. Yes, family, if you do like to give to the channel, please donate to the channel. Y'all already know that I spend money on making sure that I got the right stuff, the right apps, the right everything. So if you would like to support and give a donation to my channel to help me in my feat to become a better show for you guys, I appreciate it so much. If you would like to donate to my channel, and then of course, keep the main thing, and put some respect on Chicago name. And guess what, y'all? This is a Chicago channel and a Chicago station. So I just don't want everybody to say, well, why you ain't make this or whatever. You know what I mean? I got a Caleb Williams video coming. You guys also shout out to Shador. You know what I mean? I pray that Shador do well today. You know what I mean? If anything, they said that he's on the field. So I want to see that game. I'm gonna try to catch the report. I mean the recording on that. But definitely, y'all support the channel. Donate to the channel. Give, you know what I mean? Give me some love. Show me some love. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and hit the like button. I'm asking for y'all to give me some support and love on this channel. Continue to do so, which y'all have already been doing. And I'm so grateful with the 75 people in here. If my people that's on X, on Twitter X, come on over here, man. Subscribe to STEADYSERV Sports ENT with your brother, Bro Claude. It ain't hard to do. Just come on over, hit the like button for me. And just to show YouTube and, of course, Twitter X that you guys are engaged in what I'm doing, please do so, man. And like I said, hey, keep the main thing. And if you just got here, please leave me a comment in the, you know, in my comments. Just keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cute. Don't be disrespectful. You got opinion. Your opinion, hey, your opinion is here. And I'm so grateful and thankful, y'all. As always, like I said before, I leave as I came.
In the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another